Hello everyone, this is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. It has been a while since I've played, and I had binge recorded quite a lot. So I kind of don't remember where we left off. Looks like we're with Mio. Oh, I think it was like exposition. Lots of exposition with these two, and they were with the what's his name, for the professor guy or whatever. Yeah. So let's continue on. We've learned a lot. So, to sum it up, which I appreciate, thank you. There was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the right of resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll may have info we want, since it details how to stop the rite. I think that's about it. Right. If we could just find the Yin Scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle this situation. But even Mr. Araishi didn't have any leads on where it is. So how do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curses is involved too. Right. Sometimes it feels like they're looking at the camera, looking at me. Okay, about what to do next? So, Mio, what are we going to do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tsutsumi. We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Mr. Tsutsumi might know more about it. Should we head back to school then? Yeah, that's our point of contact after all. Okay. Whoever's behind that voice that gave Mr. Araishi the Record of Fates. That must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh, you don't sound like the Yakko I know. Then let's catch them and make them spill the beans. I thought you'd say something like that. Cute. Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. Oh. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice, but I'm also interested in the female Onmyoji who was a rival of Seimin. Yeah. I'm wondering about that. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Oh, you mean where Michiyo? Yeah, where it happened. I can't believe she was hit by a car. All this time we were thinking she was killed by a curse. I was going there every day to leave flowers, even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must be hard to have to be reminded of Michiyo's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Yakko. Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it, that day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. Oh, so that's the day she was possessed, and I think Mio knows. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. That's not normal, honey. You should have been questioning it. I see. That's all I was wondering about. Thanks. Huh? Excuse me, you girls over there. Oh, no, it's him. No! Well, he doesn't have it anymore, so I guess he's powerless. You still can't trust him. He's evil. Evil, I tell you. Ugh, I don't like him at all. Well. Trying to remember what voice I gave him. Like, pompous, arrogant guy, right? I don't think I did nerdy voice. I'm always like, in my mind, I always have to remember, did I stereotype him based on glasses or did I not? I mean, I think I was just going with his attitude, though, so he's more of the Byakuya type. Except he's worse than my Byakuya-sama would ever be. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who might you be? I'm Yutaro Namagaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. Wow, he just told them. Sometimes these people are really, like, just laying everything out there, and I'm always really caught off guard for some reason. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone of the foot-washing mansion. The foot-washing mansion? So you're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about. Ah, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi. That makes this simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey! You're... Oh, she's angry. In the driver's seat! What? Wait, so he's the one who ran over... Oh my god! Oh, that just came out of nowhere! Oh, he's even more of a piece of shit than I thought. So he killed Michiyo? Oh. Oh, but they said it was an accident. What the hell? Yakko? Yes? Wait, what? Just now, Was I doing something? That was Michiyo. That wasn't you. Sorry. Mr. Namagaki. What might be the matter? Right, I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something? With us? You were talking about Michiyo Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. Oh, you're gonna confess? If it was an accident... Okay, I'm gonna... This would be interesting, but also weird. All this time, I thought he wanted the curse stone because he's like a psycho or something, but what if he qualified for getting a curse stone because he wanted to bring Michiyo back because he killed her? Maybe he felt bad. Maybe he has a soul down there, but he did kill an innocent woman, so... But I mean, in his mind, he's like, oh, I killed someone on accident. Maybe he saw it was a young girl and he felt bad. And so he's like, I'd rather go around killing other curse bearers, even though he did kill that random woman. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Huh? I'm sure you would learn a few things yourselves. I seriously don't trust him, though. If not now, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but he mentioned Michiyo. What do we do? He said later is fine. If he's gonna be by the bridge, maybe we can go to him later? Let's go to the school first. Sorry, but there's something we've got to take care of. We'll have to pass. Ooh. Is that so? Hey, you don't have your curse stone, so stop with that. Well, that's too bad. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at Ryogoku Bridge if you change your minds. I don't like that reaction he had. I don't like anything about him. Yeah, I guess we can come back. But right now we're gonna go to the school and meet up with them, I guess. At the Shiraishi home, Tsutsumi and Eryo learn the truth about many things, including the death of Kankichiro Iwai. They hurry to the high school after learning that Michiyo Shiraishi knew the whereabouts of Nejima's hideout. I mean, I'm still shook. Okay, it's 1 p.m. We're with Tetsuo. I am shook by the fact that he's the one who killed Michiyo. Come, I got to high school. Boss, I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? Yeah, kick in the cool music. I love it. They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it had been in an accident. Oh, so that's the one he was driving? They couldn't lift any fingerprints from it, but they found blood splatters on the front. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michiyo's. Oh ho. So it must be the van that hit Michiyo. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. The license plate had been removed, though, and they even scraped off the vehicle identification number. It took a while to identify the owner. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. Got it. Thanks for the report. Okay, we can look around. It's a different angle than before. Ah, there you are. Mockingbird number 15. Quackitude. Okay. It's nice that we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teacher were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced that it helped the investigation. Dealing with all this must be a real headache for those guys. I should thank them again later. Okay. There goes my regularly scheduled yawning while I record. I guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michiyo did commit suicide. She was so young, and all the adults in her life did was push her around. Poor Michiyo. He still doesn't look tired after all this running around. Wish I still had all that stamina. Me too, buddy. By the way, boss, you've confirmed that Michiyo died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it was really an accident? Yes. Good question. I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed. But there were no brake marks to be found, so she just jumped out of nowhere? Is that what happened then? That it really was an accident on his end, but was it suicide on her end? Is that what they're saying? That she decided to walk into the road? But she looks so angry. So maybe she just was in a hurry or running and didn't see or hear him, and it was just all around an accident. Exactly, which suggests they may have been intentionally targeting Michiyo. And what was the motive, you think? Who would have reason to kill Michiyo? I don't know. I keep hearing accidents, so now I'm like... Y'all are confusing me. The first person that comes to mind is Kankichiro Iwai. After all, she knew about his crimes. But then, Iwai was supposedly able to control Michiyo by intimidation alone. There's also that teacher who was taking advantage of Michiyo, Kohei Janochi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. You're right. But both of them had fallen prey to her curse. That's true. In that case... It's quite possible she'll also decide to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Which we think is this dude now, so, We know he's gonna be at the bridge.
Not just possible, she may have already done it last night, just like with UI.
Is there anything else that could have served as a motive?
That talisman, maybe? The one Yoshimi was looking for.
Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her?
Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remains, nor in her house.
Doesn't a hit and run seem like too drastic a measure to go to for a little talisman?
Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all.
I think so. Yeah, it looks that way. Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michiyo herself. With a bit of luck, we may be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves.
Yeah, can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that it'll be so easy.
Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yakko turn up.
I'd rather have him come sooner rather than later, but I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside?
Alright then. Really? Alright, let's go wait inside school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. I sent them there. Oh. That's weird. That's weird. Why is this cracked, but this is open? It looks like a flashback because it's seeing Michiyo. I don't know. I'm really thrown off by this. That's strange. Okay, whatever. The Record of Fate's Yin Scroll may contain a way to put a stop to the curse. Yakko and Mio head back to Komagata High School to share this information with Sutsumi. Huh. Very strange. Komagata High School.
Ain't that interesting? The Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, huh?
Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. What'd you have to call it that?
Edio, stop making things sound weird. Anyways, let's share what we found at Michiyo Shiraishi's house.
Yes, please. It's not good, girls. It's not good at all. Yes. A man named Iwai kidnapped sacrifices for black magic. Why'd she say yes? That was kind of weird. And Michiyo helped with the kidnapping. And Mr. Jinochi used that to blackmail her. Oof. This is some heavy stuff these poor girls are involved in.
Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jinochi and Iwai, if Michiyo Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michiyo Shiraishi wanted someone to notice.
Huh? Really?
The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already.
Yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. Ah. Okay. So they're waiting for her to just take over and talk to them then? But I think we're near her limit. Okay. So if we get this Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse. Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onmyoji named Seimin Tsuchi Mikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse.
Right. I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll your top priority.
Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Saman have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. Okay.
That reminds me, Mio, the Western black magic used by Iwai and Nejima was the black magic. Really just an imitation?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Boss said that you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not?
Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but gosh, you guys are so dependent on me. How strange. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio. No one's judging you. We're really, really relying on you here. Right, but it still feels a little weird.
Aw. So, what's your opinion on it, as someone somewhat familiar with Western black magic?
If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposefully required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches with the vibe you've got going on. What do you mean by that? Don't worry, have some confidence. Right. Thanks, I guess.
Oh, so cute! Ship it so hard. Oh, Coco, write fanfics of them, please. Whenever I need a cute Yuri ship fanfic, I'm like, Coco, I choose you. Because I can't write. My writer's block is horrible. If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it.
You sure? You already killed someone for it.
I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are.
Alright.
Oh, right. About the mastermind, I had an idea.
Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Haihaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about that EY person.
Yep, whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this.
I don't know if she's the mastermind, but she's definitely up to no good.
She has money, too. It would also match Hideki Araishi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers. A classic setting.
If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. Oh, that's kind of what Richter was trying to do. We'll see when we get back with them if he has any luck later on or something. Okay.
We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her.
Back to this?
Now then, if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush.
Oh, here we go.
Time to tell it to you straight. Yakko Sakazaki.
So he knows too. What? Me? Yes?
Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio.
My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks. I'm just going to borrow it for a second.
Well?
Yes. There are soul dregs inside, after all. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't do it on purpose. Yep, that's how that dude is dead, so. More than one, I guess. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything. I swear, you have to believe me. It's okay. We know.
Yakko, calm down. Listen to what I'm about to tell you.
Oh, that heartbeat. Uh-oh. It's gonna freak me out a little bit.
But...
There's no mistake that Jinochi and Iwai were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michiyo Shiraishi that is inside you, Yakko Sakazaki.
What? What? Inside me? What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's okay, Yakko. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yakko. By Michiyo's ghost.
What?
It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Yeah. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yakko. It's an interesting pose and look for her.
No way! You mean Michio's ghost is inside me?
I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts and it do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michiyo had powerful spirit sense to begin with, and because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So, for those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point, which also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife.
Aww.
No way! We've merged? Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think.
That's because after she merged with you, Michiyo started to believe she was you as well.
Oh.
As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michiyo Shiraishi. You've been acting a little different from usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence.
Yeah, we saw that.
Really?
That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michiyo Shiraishi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry.
This is sad. There's so many things in this game that make me really deeply sad, to a point that I'm like, damn, that's some good writing if it affects me like that. Like Ace Attorney can do that to me sometimes. I got a little blasé about a lot of it just because after playing and seeing the game so many times, it doesn't affect me the way it used to. But I think the newer games, because I haven't played them more than once or twice, still affect me because I'm like, oh, that hurts. Oh, that's sad. But I love when writing does that because it means you're really hooked, really gripped into it.
If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind.
Oh no.
When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you.
What? That's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? Oh, but if it's Michio, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad? Oh, I don't know. What should I do?
But
But... It was actually Michiyo who used the curse stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body?
Well, about that. I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted. And, strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body.
Then that means... I was the one who killed them. I cursed them both. Oh, she's crying. Poor Yakko. She's not a bad person. See, that's sad. When we first were starting this game and we first met her, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I could see someone like her using the curse stones. This is what I meant, right? Like, I felt like she's such a pure, innocent person. The thought of her killing someone made me really doubtful, and now I'm like, oh, that's so sad. Michiyo, I understand you're wanting revenge, but look what you've done to poor Yakko. Ah!
Yakko, no. You were being controlled. Right, Inspector?
Yeah, that's right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that.
No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michiyo didn't commit suicide, I wished that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me and I wanted to get revenge for Michiyo if the chance came. That's how I felt.
Yakko.
Because Michiyo wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard. It wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michiyo get revenge all by herself. Michiyo tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Michiyo. That's why. I killed them.
Was that Michio kind of coming out right there? Oh, this is the flashback.
Oh.
I could end this episode here. But you know what? Let's make it longer. Let's make it more heartbreaking. All in one episode. Oh. Oh, I have to do a voice for her now. Dang.
Yakko. There you are. Oh, hi, Michiyo. What is up with you? You have me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. It feels like it's been forever. I'm so glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, sorry. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Aw, come on. You're acting like we aren't buds. You tell me if anyone is making you sad and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yakko. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry. I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back. All because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? But something went wrong.
I thought so. This is them speaking to each other within her body and mind, I guess. Because they never had this conversation. So sad.
But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends. And how we were able to be together at the end. Please, don't forget me.
So sad. Ugh, the music, man. Oof.
Huh? No, Michiyo, wait!
She left her.
Huh?
Did they get to talk to Michiyo? Because I know they had questions.
Huh?
You're awake. Do you feel okay? I'm sorry I had to spring that all on you, Yakko.
What? Is this... are we in the classroom? Huh? Was I dreaming?
I'm sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but we need to hear what Michiyo Shiraishi has to say. Now.
Right.
And so, after considering what to do, it is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours. But if I summoned her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication.
Oh, I understand.
Spirit board again. Okay. That makes sense.
So you thought to use the spirit board again?
Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really? She was playing it cool then, acting like she didn't know who Yakko was.
Really? You think?
And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then.
Then let's do it. I think we should. And I want to hear from her.
Very well. I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10-yen coin.
Right, like this.
Good, now do as I do. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us.
Please tell us if you are there. Yes.
It's here.
Now, is it the spirit of Michiyo? Yakko, would you ask the spirit?
All right.
Are you Michiyo Shiraishi?
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michiyo Shiraishi?
Yes.
Ah, it said yes.
Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. When you try asking it a question only Michiyo would know the answer to.
A question only Michiyo would know the answer to. Let's see, then. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. How much did the ribbon I bought with Michiyo cost?
You would remember something like that? I don't know if I would remember that kind of thing. But they do have numbers, so... 4 9 0
490 yen. That's right.
Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Okay, can I have you ask her a question?
Okay, what do you want me to ask her?
I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well.
Okay.
Where's the hideout?
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please tell me the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout.
Doesn't know?
Please. Terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michiyo. Please.
Oh, please. Oh. It moved.
This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michiyo.
Great. Okay, I have the address. Thank you.
Alright, Idio. Gotta move on and check out that address.
Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area.
I just hope the information is accurate.
I know it is.
Great. Alright, talisman.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know where the talisman that you had is?
Yes.
She does know.
I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down.
I'll try asking. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, did you carry around the talisman with you at all times?
Yes. So she did carry it with her.
Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident?
Yes.
Huh, she had it with her.
Does that mean Namagaki has it? But there was nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene.
So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated.
But who would do that?
This would mean someone knew Michiyo had died before the police did.
The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check with them?
Let's see. The other possibility I could think of is the person who hit her, duh. The perpetrator of the hit and run.
But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away?
I don't think so. It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else.
Even so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning.
How likely is that, if the talisman really is so special?
Lydia mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them. It's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. They're like,
Ooh, what's this? Yoink! For no reason. That's so weird. But he's a weirdo.
Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing that picture of the car.
Then shall we try asking?
I'll try.
Okay, who was responsible for the hit and run? I mean, we saw him earlier, but so they should know the name.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know who was behind the hit and run?
Yes.
She says she knows.
That's a relief if she hadn't known.
Huh?
In order for Michiyo's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism.
Huh, so that's what it'll take. Alright, I'll try asking.
Right.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board.
You could just say Michiyo, can't you?
Who was the one who ran you over?
I hope she knows the name.
I wonder.
Is he gonna say Namagaki or Yutaro? Yep, Namagaki. N-A-M-I. Yep, there it is. You a-hole. Get him.
Namagaki? Huh? Namagaki?
What? You mean Yutaro Namagaki? You two know him?
We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? I see. So that's why Yakko had that reaction when she saw him.
What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michiyo.
What? The hell is he planning without his curse stone?
He said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge.
Got it. I'll join you there once we're done.
He's the bastard who killed Michiyo?
Uh-oh. Anger. Anger time. But I think we've done enough for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. I am enthralled. I love this game so much. I wish I could just play it all the time. Oh, and actually I'm kind of in a hurry to finish it before the end of the year for reasons. So yeah, hopefully I'm getting there little by little. But thank you again, and until next time, hope you have a nice day. Bye!